Right, talk to the adventurer here. The newfound adventurer seeks the warrior of light. Forgive me, but are you Patios-chan, are you not? Then my search is at an end. Big Girl Jindala tasked me to find you, in hopes of considering your aid of some matter he deigned. Not share, pray, remain here, and I shall fetch him at once. Oh, greetings, champion. It is I who employed the young adventurer to facilitate this impromptu audience. As for the why, a request that you and you alone can fulfill. Pray listen, for my tale begins with a most unsettling dream. Sharply suddenly the sky shifted its trajectory. High above a burning landscape did it pass, intersect with that of a white star. Their conjunction marked by the brilliant explosion of light. Even Tumblr was awestruck by the spectacle. What does it mean? Lovely tale, but I fail to see what it has to do with me. I do not wish to make any claims of certainty, and yet... whatever creating meaning this vision might hold, I am convinced that the blazing white star represents the warrior of light, in other words, you. And should these portents indeed foretell the future events, you are thus fated to encounter the Scarlet Star, whoever they may be. Therefore, I humbly request that you accompany me to the burning land from my dream, that I might witness the vision. I will compensate you for the trouble. The question is, which territory in Yorza might be considered burning, metaphorically, otherwise? The balls of embers are about Ifrit, the burning wall in eastern Townland, a place in rich corrupted crystal deposits. Probably where I defeated Ifrit, the bowels of ember. While its relation to flame cannot be denied, my instincts tells me nay. The scene from my dream was more rigid, and more of a ridge than a bowl, a giant flickering outcrop of crystal mayhap. The burning wall in eastern Tanalan? Ah, the cluster of immense crystal born of 7 from Brokenly. Aye, it well resembles the sweeping scene from my dream. The first mystery solved, we shall leave for eastern Tanalan, and the burning wall at once. The burning wall and name indeed. It is said that these crystalline structures were formed when falling shards of element pierced the land. Some see them as a symbol, a manifestation of renewed life. That is neither here nor there. Let's have a look, shall we? Wait, where's the vantage point? Oh, here? Oh, there it is. I gotta click on this. Okay. Sorry for anything out of the ordinary. Okay. Well, that was ordinary. What was that? What exactly am I looking for? Something out of place? Then what is out of place? Oh, someone's there. Where am I? What's wrong? What's going on? A dream led you to me. I understand how absurd it may sound. We ourselves were unsure of what awaited us here. As for who we are, I'm content to be known as the Minstrel, and this stalwart hero is Patios Chan. Might we have a pleasure of your name? Clive. The last thing I remember was the ruins. How did I come to be in this place? Just would seem we were knocked senseless. Confusion is to be expected. For safety's sake, I suggest we make for the town and have a prontistary physician look over you. I shall see our patient receives proper treatment. Would you mind waiting for us at the Scholar's Walk? Dock here. Destination. Our founding is being cared for as we speak, but I'm told he should be released soon. Hopefully it was not that a bite of food and a little bed rest could cure. It was kind of you to wait. Thank you. What of your condition? Much improved. The psyker also noted no signs of injury or illness. Yet my memories remain hazy. How did I end up there? Whatever I was doing, it was important, I'm sure of it. I must return as soon as possible. I see. We cannot leave him in this state. We must help him restore his memories and find a way home. What of this city, Clive? Do any parts of Ulda strike you familiar? No, maybe I've simply forgotten, but I recognize nothing. Not Ulden then. Still, I should like to think that the sights and sounds of a well-known locale will hasten your recovery. The burning wall, the place where we found you, is situated midway between Ulda and Gridania. Perhaps a trip to the 12 Wood is in order. Gridania, you say? The name rings no bells, but I have no better suggestions. And you would take me there. Sure. Meanwhile, I shall make for the rounds of the neighboring settlements and ask if any have heard of you. Let us run to Gridania. This entire situation has been knocked off balance, I'm afraid. But yes, was it? I appreciate you coming to my rescue. Still, you must have your own business to attend to. You can set our whenever you're ready. Quest complete. Let's go. Ready, then let's head out. This Gridania, the minstrel mentioned, is it far? Bolinean rounds. By airship, you have those. By airship? Okay. Not that I mean to doubt you, friend. If you say we're boarding an airship, then well, that's what we'll do. But if someone may ask a foolish question, do these airships actually fly? A foolish question indeed, then. Your expression tells me as such. First time traveling by airship? Is there no airship travel where you're from? So it would seem. It's odd, I know, that the weapon on my back is called sword. I understand what it's for and how to wield it. Foggy as my memories may be, my general knowledge seems intact. Yet hearing you speak of a functional airship, I felt confusion, disbelief, for something that you clearly think of as commonplace. I can make no sense of it, or was I before now? But dwelling on this pointless. Forge is the only way. Feel that bracing wind, the deck shuddering beneath your feet as you rise. My memory may be faulty, but that was an experience I'm sure I'd soon not forget. So this is Grania. It seems very unlikely the city we just left. Where to begin? I think it's best I follow your lead. You can leave Clive behind, or if we're out. Alright, so let's go walk around. This tavern reminds me of somewhere I've been before. It's no use, I can feel the memory, but it's grasping at smoke. But maybe if you were to show me somewhere else. Chocobo. Now that's something I recognize. Yet it's more than that. I had my own chocobo once, I'm sure of it. But as for when or where... Impressive crystal. Not a muttered crystal, surely. No, nearly large enough. Not nearly large enough. When I try to remember it, the fog in my head almost seems to grow. This is truly a beautiful place. Do you like New Grodania then? I do like it, what I've seen of it. Seems a peaceful life here among the trees. Only I just can't shake the strangest feeling. As if it's too peaceful, and that doesn't sit right with me. Patrol reporting. Commander, all is quiet with the Exalt. No sightings of Garuda. For which we are profoundly grateful. At ease, soldier. Did he say Garuda? There, this Garuda you speak of. Sir, are you alright? Prophet Chan, do you know this digital woman? Oh, memory loss, you say. I'm sorry to hear that, though. It seems Garuda's name has lit a spark of some sort. I was in battle with Garuda. I fought her, I'm sure of it. Please, you must tell me more. Anything that might help me remember. Of course, Gardenia owes a debt of gratitude to any who stood against that destructive fiend. However, there's one more suited for the task. Our elder Seedseer is well versed, not only in the primal lore, but also in the treatment of bodily afflictions. She's surely your best hope for recovery. I will send word ahead to Stillglad Fane. Stand ready to escort our guests to an audience. Understood, Commander. Pray find me at Nufika's altar in Old Gardenia, and I will see that you are granted an entry to the Lotus Stand. If you would follow me, please. Ah, greetings, honored guests. Greetings, honored guests. Commander Hiloha has apprised me of your friend's condition. This is he, right? A pleasure to meet you. I'm Khan A. Sena, Elder Seedseer of Gardenia. I thank you for your gracious welcome. I'm Clive, though beyond that, I fear my introduction may be lacking. Please, concern yourself not with properties. It is your memory loss we are here to address, and I am told Garuda's name awakens some previous recollection. Yes, in an instant I heard it, a hazy vision of battle rose on by then. I think perhaps I could hear more of Garuda. A wish easily granted. Garuda is the deity who revered by Ixal, of people who once dwelt here in Twellswood. She appears as a winged entity, half bird, half woman, who commands the wind itself. Most frightening, however, is her capricious temper, as unpredictable as a howling storm. I could add that Patios has fought against Garuda in her primal incarnation. The winged woman of volatile temperament, with power over the wind, a fitting description of the opponent I remember. But the deity, no, the will behind that monstrous visage was distinctly mortal. I suspect Clive's Garuda and Urizen's Primal are not one and the same. Mainly as Clive himself is not of this world. Explain yourself, minstrel. I went back to where we discovered Clive and questioned folk in all the nearby settlement. Not one person recognized his description. Such a distinctive tattoo escaping the notice of every local rummager for moms around? Improbable, to say the least. That led me to consider another possibility, one consistent with past accounts. I have heard of visitors from other worlds somehow stumbling through reality's curtain and finding their way to our star. My brand, it's the mark of a bearer. Does it pain you to remember? I feel the memories trying to surface, but when I strain to recall, a piercing ringing fills my ears. Gerda, bearer, Efrit. Another primal's name. It would seem the pain has less tangible source. Long have I studied the healing arts, yet I sense no shadow of illness in your body. Your suffering stems not from injury nor sickness. Victims of terrible events have better been known to suppress their own memories out of instinct. One subconscious denies attempts to confront the awful truth, the mind creating a shield. The barrier is my own making. How then am I to overcome it? With our aid, of course. Fate has brought us together, and together we shall triumph over this adversity. Alright, so let's go speak to Clive again. So you take me from another world, and my memories of said world are not like to return unless I acknowledge some terrible truth. Truth my mind refuses to remember. It is a confounding dilemma I agree, and I have been given thought to a solution. I believe that the shackles which bind you, your mind, may yet be struck off in the heat of battle, a drastic measure perhaps, especially when not at your best. Which is why I turn to you. You are the twin to Clive's wandering star. Your involvement is no accident. The path I see is thick with thorns, but if you've the will to walk it, then gird yourself before war and await me at Apokalua Falls. Clive seems somewhat bemused. This quest is available for limited time. Okay. Minstrel has a plan, but it seems he shares a little beyond confusing metaphor. I'm still willing to indulge him, though. We're to meet him at the falls, right? Where is it to be found? Good, not far then. Let's get on with it. This place, why here? Because because the waterfalls where the legendary Archon Luisa gathered a band of adventurers in the time of the 7th Umbral Calamity. Their purpose, to extinguish the infernal Ifrit. I know something's there, I just can't remember. Clive recalls several words in the Elder Seer's presence, words which brought him pain, with the grievance, significance of a bearer, eludes me. You and I are more familiar with Ifrit. A bearer and Ifrit, okay. Consider your reaction to the mere mention of the name. It is likely that the primal, or the equivalent of the word, is deeply connected to your condition. Thus have I resolved to weave my lyrical magics and bring you face to face with Ifrit. Here where Archon Luisa paved an ethereal path to the primal's lair, will my words be given substance, and within the vision which takes form, will you do battle with a phantom of your mind's creation. Imagery, though this confrontation may be, I fear your suffering will be all too real. Yet you must persevere, for your hidden truth will not be unearthed without hardship. Take heart, Scarlet Star, and call upon the strength of your shining twin. Your past awaits. Oh, this is Final Fantasy 15, is it? Where has he sent us? You stand in the balls of ember, the side where the Amalja summoned their patron deity, and the stage upon which the warrior of light became a slayer of gods. It is but convincing illusion, the body recounted tale given breath by fanciful verse. Come forth, Lord of the Infernal. An accurate facsimile, yet not quite the Ifrit you know. No, not quite the same. I'm ready when you are. Together then. Ifrit. That's the thing which killed Joshua. Yes, I've been on its trail seeking vengeance for my brother. This fiend must pay. Fight with me, Patios. Using rising flames to charge the foe and inflict high damage. Okay. Oh, those are like skills from FF16, is it? Okay, that's pretty cool. Proper timing can dodge to avoid taking damage, even if you are within the area. Certain enemy attacks will be preceded by a countdown icon. When this countdown progresses to the dodge icon, quickly use the dodge. So 2, 1, dodge. Okay. After execution of successful dodge, the dodge action will change to precision strike, which provides an opportunity. So like a counter strike? Okay. So what I have to do, I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. But I accept the truth of it now. You are not Ifrit. I am. The battle against your own mind would see me have emerged a victor. Intriguing. Delusion is unraveled, yet you've brought a friend back with you. This is Torgal, a wolf pup raised in my duchy. The duchy, there's no more loyal ally in battle, and no keener guide when the road ahead is uncertain. That would explain the apparition in the lingering Aether. Torgal is here to lead you back to your own world. Clive has embraced his erring past, and in doing so, reclaimed the memories he lost. Though not a conscious act, he has manifested his readiness to return home in the form of a trusted companion. Even so, it was difficult to accept what I'd done. My younger brother Joshua was kind and a gifted soul. The infuriator of the Phoenix's flame, he was destined to become the Archduke, as our father had been before him. But Joshua, his bright future cut short. From that day onwards, I lived with one purpose alone. A dominant of fire had slain my brother, and I would have my revenge. I spent years traveling, until one day I came to understand it had been me all along. I was young and distraught when I first summoned Ifrit. I hadn't known such power lurked within me, or that it could even exist at all. The transformation was instinctive, uncontrolled, and it was by my hand that Joshua died. The can't but imagine the anguish this caused you. There was anguish, yes, and a guilt I will never escape, but I cannot let it stop me now. I was born a vessel for Ifrit's power, and I need to know why. It was in search of answers I went to the Phoenix Gate and delved into the ruins. There I found the courage to face my past and accept the truth. And then everything faded to black. The tale suggested something in the ruins. Some mysterious force was responsible for your journey. And if you arrived in Yorza from a place sacred to the Phoenix and its flames, then it stands to reason. Yes, what are you thinking? I'm thinking that to see you home, then we must return to the beginning. Our road takes us back to the burning wall. Once there, your furry comrade will lead us exactly where we need to go. Oh, I have to go further down. Okay. Let's go further down then. Oh, wait, it's up here or down here? I'm confused. Probably back up here. Oh, there it is. You come this far. Now Torgal will be your guide. Such was the purpose of his creation, after all. Ready, Torgal? Take me home. Is this it, boy? The tale ends where it began. Where you first found me. Indeed. I was baffled as to why this, of all places, would serve as a junction between the two worlds, but now I think I understand. You do? Some years ago, Yorza was visited by a cataclysmic disaster known as the Seventh Umbral Calamity. Yet even as fire and ruin threatened all we had to hold dear, the world underwent a mystical renewal. It was as if the star was reborn. One here attributes the miracles to a benevolent entity, claiming that the undying phoenix flared into being to save us. The phoenix. The burning wall itself is a scar left by those events, its crystal ridges having erupted from the earth overnight. Some believe these monoliths are solidified flame to be proof of the phoenix's deliverance. The bond you have with your brother and the phoenix of your world may have been the connection which brought you to this realm. Drawn to the flame. It seems our time together is at an end. Thank you, both of you, for all you've done. Press on, friend, no matter how daunting the hardships are the bitter truth. Always, no matter what fate awaits the journey's end. Come, Torgal. We have answers to seek, and Valistea awaits. He was gone. I feel the stirrings of a ballad. But nay, it would be hubris to imagine I could capture Clive's story from so fleeting an excerpt. Belongs to someone else, someone privileged to see his tale to its conclusion. Sadly, the power to peer into other worlds was not granted by me. I wonder, however, if you might manage it. Yo, if they make like an expansion that you go to Clive's world, that would be awesome. That would be amazing, actually. Our little adventure is over. Set in motion as it was by a dream most cryptic. I must thank you for indulging my sudden and strange request. As for your promised reward, I hope this is sufficient. Torgal proves such a trustworthy guide that I thought to bind his likeness to a summoning whistle. May his loyal spirit serve you well on your travels. Got a whistle and got a coffer. Nice. Okay, now we got... Wait, it's not this. I want to try to get the minions. We got that Torgal pop. Yeah, nice. Then we got the mount. This one here. this mount. It's a pretty cool mount. That's a pretty cool mount, that's for sure.